Going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend, each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night. They come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. All right, Leggett makes the ground. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
They go play action on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. The right side is caught by Jennings. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Come on, set. 19, target.
1st down, play action. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be hit and set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33. Offensive line fast. And out to Gordon. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Complete left side to Smith. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. 1st down throw here for Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Still anybody's game here in the early goings. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
Blue 50!
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers tie and can take the lead here in the second. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one falls incomplete, though we do have a flag that we've got to check out first. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. There we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
60 Eagle!
Again here to Gordon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 50.
On the ground here with Gordon. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank.
Okay, ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Offense in a hurry up here. He's going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Pressure coming, and they take him down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
A loss of 8 yards.
3rd and long now for Stafford. He's going deep. He intercepts the pass. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again?
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the 49ers take over after returning it inside the red zone. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. From his own end zone, here we go. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
1st and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. 8-11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Sacked. A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
20! 40 got! 40 got! Stop!
Going from the pistol, Stafford. Has it down close. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. An even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Big 20! Double right! Almost 280! 11! Moving hot!
From the red zone on 1st. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone! So we get some extra help with that return, and after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in enemy territory.
60, go!
They'll come out throwing. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go!
One final shot before the half. And he has the them pay for turning it over. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He cuts to the right. Open lane there. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Stafford now. He hangs on to that football, Brock, for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Trying the right side. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's quickly to Jennings. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Alone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Leave it. Monday. Hey, 15.
Stafford from the gun. And they pick him off again. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
No, it does out loud. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Here's a throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Buying some time right. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. So after we saw 4th down last snap, now we've got 1st and goal. Throwing now, Stafford. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? Sometimes I can't leave this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
A beautiful fake. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Elway. Got a man. That's Liggett. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. But he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Howie Long, like an out-of-control broken arrow, getting in for the sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Elway. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's caught. Touchdown. And Xavier Leggett, a 14-yard touchdown. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Makes the score. Visitors 7. Our home team nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Amari Hampton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. That good for 19 and a first down. They'll go again with Bush. down to the 41.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Going to try to throw for it with Montana. Here's a diving catch right side. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Here's Montana to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Brings up 3rd down.
Play fake. Now here's Montana. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
I'm sorry, but it's almost unfair. I mean, Brandon Marshall can make so many plays, but even when you think he's covered,
he's not.
No, he's really not. He uncovers and makes a play on you and picks up good yardage in doing so.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Bush trying the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Reggie Bush, a 10-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. They're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Elway. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Out of the gun, Elway. Throw to the right here to Gordon. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The sack by Terrell Suggs. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is Jennings. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Montana. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Elway. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, Elway. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So a 4-point game here as we get set to resume action in this 3rd quarter of play. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Play action. It's Montana. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action with Montana. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. They will look to throw. Montana. A quick throw there is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
A 59-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. The third quarter now at a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
To throw is Elway. That's caught out right by Jennings. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Elway looking to audible.
It's third down.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it with Elway. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
To throw is Montana. Jerry Rice, touchdown! Jerry Rice, 34 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Slot man moves right. Montana will throw for it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Team 15. Visitors 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner. A lot of people look at them going for it on 4th down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held it, got the ball right back for them. So nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
From midfield, Elway. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
Elway will throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Now Montana. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That is Jared Allen, longtime star with the Vikings, in on the sack. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. With third down coming up.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Now Elway to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Okay, as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. And a fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they'll work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
They run up the middle with Bush. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
They'll run again. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try to pound it in with Allstott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the run, it's Bush. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now, here's whistles and another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Trying to take this home, they'll run. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
The spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on fourth and goal. And this time he is in. Reggie Bush, his second touchdown of the night. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So fourth and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a two-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now it's Elway. And this is caught. Jennings. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Elway to throw. He's got Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. Result is a 1st down.
Now Elway. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
It's a gain of 32.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Throwing again, it's Elway. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
The ball on the 16 for 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Elway. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They're now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Elway. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
2nd down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play fake. Now here's Montana. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the sideline he goes. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. But Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second-half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us. Not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. So long, everybody.
Black beans taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weed 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back. I'm in the zone, a bass jumping, a club pumping, it's hot. These coming in the club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whisper in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewart for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives him the first.
That just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
They go play action on 1st down. It's taken in by Kendrick Moore. He has room past the 25. Keeps it moving. He does it. Touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Two, three, four. Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over when I was all alone. You came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me. You fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby.
This is the Madden Championship Series, brought to you by USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after them, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. That's the linebacker, Derek Barr.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Dart. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Commander's first down. On the handoff, it's Davis. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Ozzie Newsome. Touchdown, Washington. Meyer, good on the extra point. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. His pass caught. It's Chigokankwo. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. A gain there of 21. And that will be a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
John Elway sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another first down.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Brought down by Rayatu. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's now 3rd
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, that's Okonkwo. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Let's go.
Out to his right. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Commanders will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it with Davis. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Aaron Landry, they're on the tackle. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. Check up.
A run with Davis. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Little short pass here, blocked by his tight end. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 2.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. A play fake. Now Dart flush to his right. He's going to, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown Commanders. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
He'll return this from the 10. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
19 Tiger.
They'll begin here on the ground. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. First down, it's Davis. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
70 range. Warriors, 70.
On the play fake, here's Dart. That's taken in by Jennings. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Forced out wide. Now he'll run. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jackson Dart. Touchdown, Washington.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Washington will line up for the
looking to throw. It's Dart. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. 15 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll try to run with their fullback. A big hole. Inside the 30. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Now the point after try from Myers. He gets it to go. And the Commanders are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Our home team, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 20.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. We're waiting. Pretty hot.
Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Set.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Set. Ready hot.
Play action now for Stafford. Left side there to Jennings. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. Stafford now off the play fake. He'll get this to Henry. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
4th down, here's Stafford. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Offense to the line. Here we go. Airing it out to start this drive. He finds Tigakakwa for the grab. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
They're going for this. Into a crowd, and the ball intercepted. Grant tipped it in to pick it up. And the 49ers come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it in close. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Stafford throwing again. Forced out to his right. He's got it.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
3rd and goal, it's Stafford. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense at a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, and maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Down to 1:51 to play as we have reached our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try the middle with Gordon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Takes the second down snap. Hits his running back. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Puts everything he has under this one. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Not a lot of arms in this league can deliver that throw from half the field away. Unfortunately, it goes right into the hands of the other team.
Throwing power and arm distance and strength, well, it's only part of the equation here, Kate. Sure, super impressive to see the ball fly that far in a rope, but you still have to have the accuracy to go down there and hit the spot. You know, by the way, the cognition to recognize if that throw is there or not. One or maybe both of those factors certainly absent on that decision.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing on seconds. Comes down the field. Leggett. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 27 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Off to Gordon. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
It's fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Throwing from the gun here. That one's incomplete over the middle. Xavier Leggett the target on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
Works it down to the 37. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here. 3rd down. Into the hands of Leggett. down at the 17-yard line. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed to his running back. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down. And he just get the play off. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
This one is up and good. And his guys tie things up at 14. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down and
10. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set up. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
First and 10, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, Shaq.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On the give, it's Gordon. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play. Offense in the hurry up here. And he could have a free play here. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Here comes 2nd and 8 after that penalty. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Cuts this one off. It's Gordon. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Back to throw it. Throw caught by his running back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. 1st and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
The 24-yard line.
Alert! Set.
Man in motion here. On the play fake, here's Stafford. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Ready.
Motioning him from the slot right. Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. And this is another incompletion. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. He's back to throw. That'll be the first and more. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Visitors 14.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Caught by Gordon out of the backfield. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing it on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Back now, pressure coming. And it's Bitter with the catch out right. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him a first down.
Here we go. Bravo 80.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So we're through 3 here. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play.
48-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Go! 70 Lions!
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense to the line fast.
And first down.
This is Gordon. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on first down. Getting out to his left. Here he goes again. And that is a touchdown. These guys now trail by just a point in the 4th. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Set! 50!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. On the left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Complete to number 15, Michael Crabtree.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. 49ers pushing to get within range for a game winner. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
Set! Lady! Alert!
Stafford from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Might shift to the run here. 3rd and inches.
Set! Red 80!
Getting him on the dive. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So first down from the 41.
Ready! Blue 80!
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here he is to throw. He's got a man left. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. Play straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check. Hey, 54.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, check.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Now to throw. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
At the 17-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now he's got to regroup for 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 17. Stafford's going to throw once more. Connecting on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Set to go now from the 35. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. It's a win for the 49ers as we say goodnight, everybody.
bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both the feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it. City on fire, soon as she got free. The team back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, getting back down. Really have a curtain in that time. Got the crowd yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what it two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind and play this from the top. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I'm a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. but very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here goes that.
On play action, here's May. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. They send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Smith. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Giants.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And it'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Here goes that.
Smith again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Off the play fake, it's May. Open man is Davis. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Long opening drive. It's taken up most of this first quarter. Now they want to pay it off. It's 1st and goal. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. We get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points.
Man in motion here is Jennings. He'll try and throw. Here's May. That one taken in. Touchdown, Giants. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
15 yards. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready?
Second and 10.
70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now this time they'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
That's taken in by Jennings. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. Now toss left side for Smith. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Aaron Landry there on the tackle. From the 33, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll go play action with May. Open man is Jennings. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Now, May. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Throwing on second down. May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up third and real low.
And this ball incomplete on third down. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. To the goal line and in. Alvin Johnson. Touchdown, Giants. Here's Brown on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. Right-hand defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. To throw, and that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They will indeed go as they... Oh, the blitz gets there! He is sacked! And they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
A run inside with Smith. Not much there. Maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw now. May. It's made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll take this one in. Alvin